I don't know, Jason.
If you think confidence in Cleveland is high right now, can you imagine the confidence level of the Browns nation if they somehow could finagle a way to get Chris Jones from Kansas City? If you saw over the weekend, or if you didn't see over the weekend, Chris Jones is currently in a holdout situation with the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. Chris Jones is not participating in practice. Steve, you can take tagboard here. Full. Andy Reid was asked about it earlier this week, and he said, we're getting ready to play a game. You're either here or you're not. That's how I go about it in regards to Chris Jones, who's holding out. And then we had Juan Thornhill tweet at his former teammate. In case you missed it, Thornhill sent a little message to Stone Cold Jones. Hey, hope you're having a wonderful day, my guy. Salute emoji, which Za'Darius Smith then answered with some eyeball emojis, which it doesn't show up on tagboard. Oh, there it is. There you go. So, guys, let me ask you this.
Serious emojis going on.
Crazy.
Is there any chance, any world, any circumstance where Chris Jones, arguably the best defensive tackle in football, makes his way to the Cleveland Browns this season? AB just cleared all that cap space for something, right?
No, there's no way that's going to happen. G, you believe it? I mean, and by the way, I love all the fans, but please don't send us. Well, you can send it to everybody else. Don't send me a quote tweet from some random dude with 82 followers on Twitter who said, "I'm hearing rumors, Chris Jones to the Browns." Like, don't send me that. Bull, is that true? First of all, I'm not I'm not that plugged in that I would even know if it's true. I'm not going to be phony about it. But number two, I'm not going to take it seriously. It's from some idiot on the internet.
I could hardly see this happening because if I was just the Chiefs, why would I? I'm not sending Chris Jones to the Browns. He doesn't have anywhere where he can even tell somebody he's going to go.
I'm not trading him, period.
That's not even going down. What do you mean?
Chris Jones has no leverage. He'll be back week 8 in a worst-case scenario.
Yeah, right.
Like, he's not going to give up an entire season.
That makes no sense.
And I don't even think he'll go that long. But in a worst-case scenario for Kansas City, they'll just sit out and wait till week 8. They can win without him for
exactly.
They need him for January. They don't need him for January.
No. The best case scenario for Chris Jones is Patrick Mahomes is Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce is Travis Kelce, but they lose 3 games because somebody scored 60 on them. Like they need to lose games at the highest level of scoring. Like, oh, we really played well, but we lost 45-51. Like
unless Chris Jones becomes unless Chris Jones changes his name to Patrick Mahomes, they're not going to cave. The Chiefs don't cave. They're not going to trade him. Jason's right. There's no way he's going to miss. I think the deadline might be week 10.
Yeah, maybe.
The point is, he's going to be back for the playoffs.
Back by then.
The only way he gets paid is if Patrick Mahomes says pay him.
I don't even think that does it.
I
don't think that does it.
Oh, yeah. Listen, it's Patrick Mahomes. If Patrick Mahomes walks into your office, that's like if Deshaun Watson today just was like, yeah, I want a receiver. The Browns would think about it.
But that's different because that's an offensive weapon on his side of the ball. This is a defensive player. I don't think – I'm honest. Honestly, I don't think even Patrick Mahomes walking in would change
If Patrick Mahomes, a.k.a. the franchise, the face of the NFL says, listen, hey, bro, I need y'all to get this done.
But if he was going to say that publicly, wouldn't he have done it already?
Yeah, but he's not going to do it.
So it's not going to happen.
That's the only way it happens.
Listen, it'd be great if the Browns could get Chris Jones.
Just for the sake, and once again, I'm with you guys, there's 0% chance. We had to ask because sometimes we have to answer the internet rumors to set the record straight. The defensive line of Myles Garrett, Za'Darius Smith, Chris Jones, and Dalvin Tomlinson.
That's not bad.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, Chris Jones is better than every Browns defensive lineman not named Myles Garrett. And he's pretty much just as good as Myles Garrett, isn't he?
No, I wouldn't put him in that
class.
class.
A pinch below Myles Garrett?
Myles Garrett had 16 sacks last year. Chris Jones had 15.5 from the defensive tackle position.
Stuff.
I mean, they're both elite.
He's not far from Myles Garrett.
Of elite.
He's one of the top 10 defensive linemen in the league. Top 5, probably.
Yeah.
Certainly top 10.
I mean, Chris Jones, I would just watch the AFC Championship game.
Now, if Chris Jones were on the Browns, then, yes, they would then have the best defensive line in the league.
They would have
bold statement there, Bull.
I was like,
really going on a limb.
You have the best defensive end and the best defensive tackle.
Well, the second best defensive tackle.
I mean, I guess.
You got to go Aaron Donald once.
Good gracious.
Real quick, and we'll wrap it up with this, but just to have some fun, what would it take to get Chris Jones? In a world where they trade, and mind you,
they don't even have a 1 next year.
How old is he?
He's 28. believe I'll double check.
He's even younger than I thought he was. I thought he was 30 already.
I thought he was in his 30s too.
He just turned 29.
Okay.
Like, just turned 29.
I mean, you'd have to give up 2 1s, wouldn't you?
I would think so. At least one.
I'm not giving up
At least
2
one.
1s. 2 1s is only for
First of all,
quarterbacks.
again, why would the Chiefs trade him?
They're not. And didn't the Raiders get 2 1s for Khalil Mack?
Yeah,
They got 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris Jones is better.
Yeah. It's probably.
At that time, Khalil Mack was Khalil Mack. I think you pay. Listen, for me.
Well, okay, so it's equal.
For me, I think you would pay if you okay. I would pay 2 number 1s for Michael Parsons, but I wouldn't pay 2 number 1s for Chris Jones.
I don't know. I'm saying I think that's what it would take, especially because think about it. With Khalil Mack, you would trade with the Raiders, right? That's a dumb organization. With this, it's the Chiefs. They're not trading him for pennies on the dollar.
Yeah.
I think they would take
until proven otherwise. They're the best organization.
I would
in
say
football.
it would probably take a 1 and a 2.
At least.
I think it's 2 1s.
Yeah.
But again, it's not happening.
Not happening. Go ahead, Mike.